Today is September 13th. This is the reason why trading is so difficult. I purchased a FTMO 10K challenge 2 days ago, and today it was exceeded. It failed. And it failed because within 2 days, uh, I exceeded the daily max limit as of today. So essentially, what that meant was, what that meant was, whatever I did in the market did the opposite. Whatever I did, so I would get in, and immediately the market would move against me, and then I would have to sell out. And then when I got in, it would reverse direction. It would go the other way, and immediately uh, change direction, and I would lose that trade. And I did this. I must have done this like 20 or 30 times today. After a while, I'm like, the brain is just perplexed. It just doesn't make any sense. So the market has a way of essentially letting people know. Today is a fine day of letting people know, like myself, that I am the 95%. The bottom of the 95%, where every trade that I make is gone. However, my demo account fared very well. So my demo, FTMO demo, is doing very well. I don't know why that's the case, but that's doing very well. Perhaps when I make a trade, then I would stop and then I would wait. Okay. In the case of the other account, it is as though it knows exactly what I'm going to do. It reverses, hits my stop loss, and then waits for me to get back in, and then reverses direction, and then hits my stop loss, and it goes the other direction. It's mind-boggling. It's like the market knows exactly what I'm going to do, and it and then it it just hit my stop loss, and it just goes the other way. So I have not been able to make a single winning trade today, essentially. So I'm confused. I'm absolutely and totally confused today how the market behaved, and it really wasn't trending at all. It wasn't trending. It was just moving sideways. It was moving this way, this way, this way, this way. That's it. That's how that's how the market moved today. It went up and it moved sideways, 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 just like that. So essentially, there was a lots of room to make money, but it was very difficult to define which direction something's going to go because it was in somewhere in the noise area. It's there, it's just moving around in there, and so it's for me. I was unable to see what was going on for me to make the decision of where to go, how to trade. So today, I am absolutely and totally confused. But my demo account, which I didn't pay any money on, is doing well. And my personal account, I just heard this TDMA trade. I have a Bluetooth connection to my notebook computer, and when it sells at a loss, it makes a noise, and it just made a noise like a minute ago. So the trading right now is very difficult. Trading is very, very difficult right now. So it's not easy. It's not easy. I'm like, my mind is like frazzled is the word. It's like the brain is like airhead. The word like airhead meaning that every component of the brain has been vacated, scooped out, and put air in it. So all I feel and think is just air. because I'm so confused. Anytime my neurons attempt to make the connection, it just get disrupted. At least my demo account is doing it. So what I plan to do now is that, see, I see, this is a multi-year process. Year 2023 is just a year. Okay, I'm 54, and it may take another 3 or 4 or maybe 8 years from now. This medical doctor who's been studying took 10 years to figure this out. So I'm absolutely and totally confused. But I got this brand new pair of shoes, and stiff as a board. The advertisement says it's very comfortable, but it's so. I'm exactly doing the opposite. I have, from beginning of the day today to the end of the day, I did exactly the opposite of what the market was doing at every highs and lows. At every highs and lows, because you would get to the point where it's there, and then I'm thinking, oh my God, it's going to keep going up, so I have to get out of it. As soon as I get out, even though it's a challenge, which is not even connected with the real market where the money is infused into it, it's just an account, a simulated account that uses the data, so it has zero connection between it. But what happens is I look at it, and it looks like it's going to keep going up. It's breaking resistance, and it's going to keep going up. So I sold because I actually bought back my put, and as soon as it did, it went up a little bit, and then just started crashing down. Okay, so I was right, but it just took out my stop loss. So I'm like, the word that I think of in my head is like my brain is full of air. It's full of air because every neuron has been like, it's trying to make sense of it. It's trying to make sense of it. Okay, it's correct. Then the market says, nope, it's not correct. And then when I do the opposite of it, they're thinking it might work, and it just breaks it apart, and so it's just air. I just have air in my brain right now. Nothing makes sense. Absolutely, there's nothing makes any sense at all right now. Nothing. Nothing makes any sense whatsoever.